Is it okay to gamble from time to time? As long as you have the disposable income to gamble, then sure. If that's what you want to spend your fun money on, then do it. If you limit yourself. I used to hang around with a guy who had this rule. Every Saturday he had £20 to spend on either the pub or the bookies. This was over a decade ago, when that amount still bought you a night's worth of pints. So if he put bets on and lost, then he'd have no money to drink with that night and he'd be stuck at home. If he gambled and won, then he could spend his winnings at the pub. If he didn't gamble, then he was guaranteed to have a decent night anyway. Seemed to keep him in check. Just don't go chasing it. Gamble for entertainment. And never gamble money you don't have. I think of it as an arcade. The goal is to have fun and the expectation is to walk away with nothing. As long as your plan is like, I'll spend $100 on gambling, and it fits into your budget and you can afford to spend that much. Don't plan stuff like, I'll only gamble $50 of my rent money because I'll win it back easily. Play for fun, not to get rich. The company always profits, otherwise they wouldn't exist. It's rigged. It's all about self-control and knowing when to walk. Sometimes you're winning and you walk. Sometimes you lose and you walk. Others, you're kinda just floating and you walk. Keep track every 3 months, quarterly, and see how you do. Most people think the winnings cover the losings. And that's not the case most of the time. Is it okay to smoke time to time? Is it okay to drink alcohol time to time? Risky. Your choice. So long as you accept that it is a mathematical certainty that you will lose more money than you gain, I guess it's fine. My question is, why would you play at all when you know that? I mean from time to time. Not regularly, of course. You say you spend $100 on average per month. That is regularly, and that is a lot. In costs, that's equal to going to the cinema 10 times a month. The house always wins. Yes, but make sure you have a budget for it. Don't overspend. Most things are fine in moderation. I mean, sure, as long as it's caught more than once, twice a month, if you have a feasible income and all that. If you have the self-control and awareness to realize whatever you're staking will likely be lost or diminished, it's fine. My parents live near a small casino and occasionally I'll pop in there for an hour or two while I'm visiting. Grab $40 from the ATM and my wallet gets put away for the rest of the night. I'm up $10? Awesome. I'll get myself a beer and leave a generous tip. Oh, I'm up $40? Cool. I will go home with my free $40 and use it to take my wife out for a tavern date night and grab a pizza. I'm down $40? Neato. I've had fun gaming and drinking for a few hours and gave some money of my own free will to the Ojibwe tribe. My bills are still paid. I'm not upset. And I've spent less money on a night out than I might have elsewhere. If it was truly abnormal to gamble recreationally, casinos wouldn't be as successful as they are. I live in Kentucky, and I bet on horse racing, but very casually, maybe once a month or so online. And then during the 2 or 3 times a year I visit my local track. But I don't think I've bet more than $100 total in my life. And I'm actually up a few dollars long term. So it's fine for fun to add a little excitement to whatever sport you're watching. You just have to resist making it a habit, or thinking you're going to win big. Statistically, you won't. I personally think it's fine. I gamble occasionally on horse racing. I count it as a hobby. Some people pay to go shoot guns. Some people pay to hire kayaks. Some people pay to have a golf membership. Some people pay to buy stocks. Some people go out and blow hundreds of dollars partying on the weekend. But if I pay to maybe win some money back, I'm a loser addict? I don't get it. I think if you set limits and stick to them and treat it like a hobby rather than an income, you're fine. I've taken advantage of the limit setting function on my online gambling account and only put money in if I have a fair amount left over after bills. I always bank my initial deposit if I make anything, so at least I'm breaking even for the day. And I don't bet on every race I watch. Only the ones I like certain horses in. I may only put 1 or 2 bets on a week. There are plenty of gambling-related help avenues if you feel like you're losing control. Be open and be honest with yourself. It's only shameful if you feel ashamed. And there's nothing to be ashamed of asking for help if you think you need it. Only gamble with what you can very comfortably do without.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.